E aí pessoal, beleza? Aqui é o Bruce, vamos dar continuidade aqui ao jogo The Walking Dead. Mais um dia, né? A cada dia, pelo que eu percebi, tem coisa nova aqui no ônibus, né? Eu acho que quando a gente sai fazer as missões, a May, ela vem aqui e deixa algumas coisas pra gente. Bom, eu vou guardar isso aqui porque eu não vou usar agora. Deixa eu ver como é que eu tô aqui, eu tô com uma arma. Eu tô sem faca. Tá, esse daqui acho que eu não vou usar também, vou guardar aqui. Ah, tem um cutelo aqui, eu vou levar ele. Aqui tem uma metralhadora sem bala. Tá quase quebrando também. Então eu vou descartar ela. Tem o meu arco. Eu acho que eu não vou usar mais arco, né? Começar a levar uma arma mais eficiente. Até essa shotgun não é muito eficiente, porque é só 2 balas. Deixa eu ver. Eu vou levar o meu rifle. E eu acho que por enquanto dá. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma notícia aqui do Kensei. Não tem nada novo. Vamos ver o objetivo agora. Investiga o caixão. Tá, a luz tá acesa, vamos lá então.
Hey, tourist. The intel you've been gathering for me has been enlightening to say the least. Georgia is planning on a mass exile in a very near future. Many lives are going to be at risk. I have a few things to discuss with you. I know we were going to try to avoid the face-to-face, but the plan I'm formulating warrants it. Would appreciate your ear. Meet me in the same spot as the first time, Churchyard. Thanks for all you're doing. May.
Tá, então tem que encontrar com ela. Eu acho que é pra lá. Beleza, voltamos nessa área, próximo da igreja. Ó, a May tá bem ali. Vamos lá falar com ela.
Hey, tourist. I'll get right to the point. After looking over the intel you brought me, seems like Georgia is planning to toss out a large number of people real soon. A lot of lives are going to be in jeopardy. Good news is we have some hope. The map you scored shows a safe way out of NOLA. Just need to buy some time and some space to organize exiles on a large scale. Get them ready to move. I think the reserve is going to provide the opening I need. Georgia and the tower are so obsessed with it, don't think they'll be concerned with what I'm doing for a short while. And with the Reclaim salivating over it too, once the reserve is unlocked and revealed to the world, courtesy of you, there's gonna be a bloodbath. You can count on that. And that's when I make my move. Window won't be open long though. It'll be tight, but I gotta take the chance.
Sounds like this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. I think you should go for it.
Thanks for the support, tourist. It helps, especially when the mind is working out so many what-ifs. I will leave the key to the reserve in the drop spot for you. Lantern will be on when it's there. When the shit goes down for the reserve, if you're thinking it's all too much and you want out, come find us. The Exodus could use someone with your particular set of talents. My hope is you won't be a fool, but my mind suspects you'll be too hooked on that damn reserve pipe dream just like everybody else. All I can do is wish you good luck and good judgment, tourist. Take care of yourself.
Tá, vamos ver agora. Conte ao Kensei sobre a chave. Tá, vamos voltar lá então.
Casey, good news.
Good news? Oh, tourist. I would classify that as fucking outstanding news. No, look, I don't want to jinx it, but... No, you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Best not to risk the jinx. Let's just forge ahead. One step at a time. Okay, so, the part to repair the final pump. Gosh, I don't have much to go on. It's weird. There's been really faint chatter about it on a few channels. Been nothing but static for months. There's an outpost called Bastion, set up in a heavily defended duplex home. Barricades and optimal sight lines. The Reclaimed currently control it. Now, the place has been a hotbed of conflict between Tower and Reclaimed for a while. From what I'm hearing, that's where it is, so be ready for a shitstorm. Good luck, and hey, keep your head on a swivel.
Tá, vamos lá pegar a última bomba de água, né? Eu acho que é melhor me preparar um pouco. Então eu vou fazer uma... Eu acho que é uma shotgun isso aqui. Tá, vou com ela. Preciso recuperar a minha estamina. Minha resistência, no caso. E vamos lá. Agora é em Bastion. É, tá chovendo agora, bem escuro. Então vamos lá. Essa área eu não estive aqui ainda. Então vamos devagar. Vou aqui pela direita. Tá bem tranquilo até. Eu acho que aqui tem que vir, ó. Tem umas luzes. Bom, por enquanto não tem ninguém aqui. Pode ser uma armadilha, né? Vamos entrar aqui devagarzinho. É, começa a passar os dias, já fica difícil encontrar as coisas. Então eu vou levar basicamente o que eu encontrar. Daí se precisar eu vou jogando fora alguns itens. Parece que o lugar tá vazio aqui. Mas talvez chegue alguém ainda, né? Então vamos aproveitar. É, tá bem quieto aqui. como subir. Opa, tem um cara ali. Vamos falar com ele.
You made it. I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but my patience was beginning to be tested. Let's start with a formal introduction. You are the tourist, and I am Jean-Baptiste. JB for short. There now, we can proceed to matters of more profound consequence. It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And when we are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
Terrific. Now, I prefer to play it straight. Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose, I saw an opportunity to connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve. So I made it a priority to acquire one through various means I will not divulge. And now here you are. It is my hope when I am through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more than a crutch holding back the people of this fine city from regaining themselves.
You've piqued my interest. Go on.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind, our ingenuity, our art, our towering scientific achievements. This reserve nonsense, even if the rumors about what may be inside it exceed our wildest dreams, the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survivalism as the only path in life. It will stifle our creativity. It will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal that I have for you. Continue your search for the reserve, and when you unearth it, which I have the utmost confidence you will, destroy it. These 4 numbers will disable the entire flood contingency system. Mother Nature will rage through the reserve and take care of the rest. 1006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jump start it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist, and thank you, most sincerely, for hearing me out. And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. I'm not sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing the reserve from the equation. The floor's now yours, my friend. Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
Why choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the accursed place, and I trust you will do the right thing when you do. Call it a hunch.
How did you find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts came across the corpse of a National Guardsman in Rampart High School. The body had a manual for a bunker's flood defense system. I put two and two together.
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve are true, wouldn't it benefit the Reclaim to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old fruitless pursuits. And there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do. The only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I'm curious about the Reclaimed.
Yes?
The Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement get started?
After my exile from the tower for insubordination, I took to raiding their supply lines. Rather efficiently, I might add. No one ever got hurt, and other exiles clamored to join my operations. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits, and they sent several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused. Politely. No one was gonna dictate the terms of my existence anymore. But it wasn't until the tower started sending thugs out to track me down and end me that I decided it was time to send a message of my own.
I've heard snippets about the Reclaimed philosophy, but it would be enlightening to hear it from you.
It's simple, really. We want to live purposeful lives, reclaim the world and our humanity along with it. Mere survival is so petty. It's beneath us, forcing people to focus solely on survival. It's cruel, really. I believe we must invest in a future of our own design. Life is not worth living otherwise.
What's with the gory rituals?
First one was a man I knew well in my brief tenure as a tower grunt. I'd even called him a friend. Trip was his name. Snuck up on me in the middle of sleep. Tried to slit my throat. Still carry the scar. Well, long story short, Trip was no match for me. I maimed him. Something awful, really. And I dragged his body about a mile all the way to the southern bump, which at the time was the most highly trafficked exit from the tower. I found an old oak, hung him upside down from it so his lifeblood would spill rapidly into the soil, and upon his chest I pinned a note that read, "Keep 'em coming." And just like that, I became the most feared boogeyman Nola has seen since the Axeman. Once I had fear on my side, the rest just blossomed naturally. Those with nowhere else to go wanted what I had, so they listened. And they learned. I empowered them. That's all people want. A sense that their lives still have some meaning.
Tá, então esse negócio de pendurar as pessoas de ponta cabeça, né? É tipo um ritual do grupo deles, né? Dos reformados. Então, pra quem lembra, lá no começo do jogo, o velho que era nosso amigo, né? Ele foi encontrado desse jeito aqui. Que nos leva a acreditar, né? Que foi o grupo dele que matou lá aquele velho. O que não é coisa boa, né?
I have some other questions for you, JB. I've heard enough.
Fair enough. Then we are finished here. The dial, as promised. Godspeed, tourist.
Tá, então resumindo, né, essa conversa aqui, ele quer que a gente destrua, né, lá o bunker, né. Mas é claro que a gente não vai fazer isso. Vamos descer, tem que entregar essa bomba lá pro Kensei. Entregar não, né, ver aonde que vai usar ela. Ih, rapaz. Falei que ia chegar um pessoal aqui depois. Tá, vamos bater um papo aqui.
After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected. Thought you'd be more put together, bit more danger to your presence.
Podia tirar nesse pessoal aí, né? Ih, cara, pera aí. Pera aí, não vou atirar.
You know who I am, but I'm not sure I know who you are. I have a guess, but...
I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all. Cut off the head that won't shut up. Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then us tower folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
He's all yours. I won't stop you.
This is where you come in, Big Shot. I'm gonna offer you an opportunity to be a hero. You game?
That depends. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, all your fucked up transgressions will be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back. You have my word.
Tá, então agora eu tenho que decidir, né, de que lado que eu vou ficar. Eu posso ficar do lado do cara lá e ir lá avisar ele, talvez. Ou tem que ir lá e matar ele, para esse pessoal não vir atrás de mim. Ou uma segunda opção seria eu fugir, né? E deixar os caras que se virem aqui, as duas facções, né? Só que por um lado, se eu ajudar ela, eu vou ter ela do meu lado, né? Esse pessoal do meu lado. O que ajuda bastante, né? É um grupo a menos para eu ficar me preocupando aqui no jogo. E por outro lado, se eu avisar o cara lá, eu não sei, né? Se ele vai ficar do meu lado ou se ele só vai agradecer. Bom, de toda forma, eu tenho que escolher. E eu vou escolher matar o cara porque foi ele que matou, né? Que nem eu falei, o grupo dele que matou o velho lá. E eu também não tô simpatizando muito com a ideia dele de destruir a reserva. E bom, é isso, né? Tem que decidir alguma coisa. Então, vamos decidir um lado aqui pra ficar.
Consider it done.
No nonsense. I dig it, tourist. I'll let you get to the deed. We'll be waiting, right here. But don't keep us waiting too long. My patience has a limit.
I see you.
Tá, vamos lá então. Se ele não tiver fugido, né? Chega ali e não tá ali mais. Ah, tá ali ainda.
You've returned. To what do I owe the pleasure, tourist?
The tower wants you dead. And I decided to make it happen. No offense.
None taken, tourist. This wouldn't be the first time I've stared down death. I'm not going to beg for my life or even try to talk you out of doing what you think you must do. We all have our role to play. This must be yours. However, I know you are not lacking in intellect, nor are you a lackey of the tower, so I must question your willingness to follow through on your threat.
Bom, é isso. Vamos lá, vamos avisar a mulher.
Did you take care of that fool?
You won't have to worry about JB and his yammering anymore.
The tide has fucking turned. Thanks for doing what needed to be done. From this point on, just keep steering clear of the tower, and there won't be any issues between you and me. I'm not a fan of issues, in case you couldn't tell. And when this shit with the reserve pops, I'll make sure tower troops have orders to steer clear of you.
Tá, então agora é só voltar lá, conversar com o Kensei. Eu acho que aqui é só isso mesmo. O pessoal dela tá bem armado, né? Bem protegido. Armadura e tal. Bom, que nem eu falei, tinha que fazer uma escolha ali, né? E quem acha que eu deveria ter escolhido ficar do lado do cara lá, né? Avisar ele. Deixa um comentário aí embaixo. Né, o porquê que eu deveria ter feito outra escolha. Ou se você também faria essa escolha. Eu fui pelo caminho que eu acho que seria mais fácil, né? É melhor ter eles do meu lado. Então, vamos lá, vamos voltar. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Eu não tô pegando esses panfletos aqui, que é uma pequena história, né, do jogo, porque senão demora muito e é tudo áudio. Então, não tô pegando por causa disso. Vamos voltar. Ó, a luz tá acesa. Então deve ter alguma coisa lá pra gente. Deve ser a chave, né? Que a May falou que ia deixar lá. Ah, é a chave mesmo. Ah, tem uma foto. Acho que eles estão em um barco, né? Devem estar saindo pela cidade por um rio.
Tourist, thank you, and goodbye. Maybe our paths will cross again. Maybe not. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I think you should follow us out of this doomed city. Like I said, you would be an asset to the Exodus. But you need to follow whatever story resides in your head. Just know that you are a part of my and Ambra's story, along with the stories of a couple dozen folks who might have been dead by the end of the week if it wasn't for your efforts. Ambra wanted to give you one more drawing. I think she hopes it'll sway your decision. Good luck, and I hope you find what you're searching for. May.
Tá, então nesse ponto da história, a May foi embora. E a gente ficou aqui para tentar encontrar, de uma vez por todas, a reserva. Vamos falar com o Kensei. Antes de falar com ele, deixa eu dar uma esvaziada aqui na mochila. Essa faquinha eu acho que eu nem vou usar mais. Ela é muito fraquinha. Quebra muito rápido. Nossa, que panelona. Tá, vamos falar com ele ali. Ah, tem um bolinho aqui. Ah, eu vou jogar aqui porque eu preciso de açúcar.
I'm back, Casey. Ready to repair the pump. You still alive?
Yeah, alive, but almost swimming. No turning back after this, tourist. We have to get after it. I'm running out of time. You prepared?
Quando você falar com o Kensei, não vai ter volta. Tá, eu acho que essa é a etapa final do jogo, né? Então, na hora que eu começar aqui, não dá pra voltar mais lá nas áreas da cidade pra fazer coleta. Vamos continuar.
I'm ready.
Okay. Serial number first.
Aí, deixa eu pegar aqui o regulador. O número tá aqui atrás.
749-0003-13.
All right. Set valve A to 38.
Valve A, 38. Green.
Valve B needs to be set at 44.
Valve B, 44. A, B, double green.
You're a machine, tourist. Okay, valve C. Set it to 60.
Valve C to 60. Green all around. Button press and we are calibrated.
Excellent. Okay. The last pump is not far from the cemetery. It's in a concrete industrial shed in the old jazz park, near the statue of the musicians. Should be easy to find. The key you got from May unlocks the door to the shed. Now once the part is installed, contact me and I'll get the pump system started. We are so close, tourist. Access to the reserve for you, get the fuck out of the reserve for me. Oh, can't wait.
Tá, vamos lá instalar a bomba. Ele falou cemitério. Então deve ser por aqui mesmo. Opa. Tá, aqui tá fechado agora. Então deve ser por aqui. Ah, deve ser dentro desse barracão aqui, né? Tá até piscando vermelho ali. Essa é a primeira área, né, que a gente passou. A gente passou, pegou uma chave ali. Ah, tá aqui a porta. Parece uma chave de carro. Tá, vamos colocar a bomba. Acho que agora é só voltar lá, conversar com o Kensei. Então eu vou pular o vídeo aqui para ficar mais rápido.
Casey, come in. It's go time.
Awesome, tourist. Never doubted you.
That's good, Casey. It's a mistake to underestimate me.
Oh, believe me. I know. All right, I'm gonna power everything up. It should work, but you never know. Guess we need to be prepared for anything. Okay, here goes. Fingers crossed. Oh, yes! It's working! What a fucking relief! I can hear the pumps firing up overhead.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what? What's the problem? Something going on out there?
Yeah. St. Vincent's Church just lit up. Can see it all the way from here. The location of the reserve is no longer a secret, Casey. Fireworks, marching band, and a big neon sign flashing the reserve might have been more subtle.
Both sides are gonna descend on this place like flies on shit. I need to get the fuck out of here. Now. God damn it, tourist. I still can't open the door. Okay, think, Casey, think. All right, I think I know what's going on. The doors won't open until the pump system knows where to redirect the water. Let's see. There's a manual flow control inside the church. Now, you need to get over here quick. Open the valve to one of the rooms so the water has a place to go. Then the doors will unlock, and I can get the hell out, tourist. Come on, please. Please. I don't want to be stuck in this place when a bunch of nuts with guns show up feeling greedy. And neither do you.
Tá, o objetivo agora é voltar lá para a igreja, né? Que é lá que é a entrada da reserva. E por causa da luz, os dois grupos, né? As duas facções vão para lá também. Então eu acho que vai virar uma guerra lá. E bem, eu vou finalizar esse vídeo aqui, pessoal. E a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Que eu acho que vai ser a etapa final aí do jogo. E com certeza eu vou ter que me preparar bem, né, de armas e de cura. E bem, quem tá curtindo aí, não esquece de deixar um gostei, se inscreve no canal. E a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou e até mais. Tchau, tchau.